Hello everybody, welcome back. I've finished football and therefore I'm going to resume my session from where I left off last time. Which was just outside the shop. We bought some robes. No, we didn't buy some robes. We bought some books, yes, that's what it is. We bought some books. We also got a key to Gerda's house, which is just over the way down there. Over yonder there. Nice mountainous overlook. And so we're going to have some we got some free lodgings really. I've had a little play in the inventory and I've figured out how to stick the quest markers on, which was something that was bugging me last time. And also, what else did I do? I went back into the store just to have a look at some of his wares, just to double check how much I needed to buy the things I wanted in the trader here. And then when I looked through his items, he's actually got some more items for sale which he didn't have the first time round. I don't know why the inventory suddenly changed, but he has now robes of destruction, for instance. Amulet of alteration, a ring of illusion, all these kind of things. So I'm eager to get some cash as quickly as possible because Elwynn is really itching to don himself in the best robes he can buy, which will help his magical ability, the best equipment, you know, best rings and all these different types of items which will assist him in his magical foray. Hello.
I'm spoken for, you know, so don't get any ideas.
Oh, well, doesn't mean we can't talk.
Alvar and I, we got a daughter. Little Dorothy.
Dorothy,
The girl
eh?
likes to work the forge with her papa.
Well, good for her. So we're just going to pop into the inn. We've got a little errand to do regarding the love triangle, and although...
Yes?
It's not really something that we should be busying ourselves with, for lack of something better to do at this moment in time and whilst we're here. We're just gonna do it. Here he is, Sven.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
No, we don't want to
That
stop.
letter ought to convince Camilla to never speak to Faendal ever again.
Yes. We really are mixing it, aren't we? I don't think Camilla will be spending any more time with Faendal. Really?
Now that's what I like to hear. Good work. I think you deserve some gold from my tips at the inn.
Well, if you'd be so... Oh, well, I thank you kindly. Thank you kindly indeed. Is that it?
I'd better get going.
Yes, you continue playing. I'm sure this packed inn will be eagerly awaiting your next number. Not bad. Okay, thank you. Bye. Yes, I forgot that I actually grasped Faendal up, not Sven. So yes, we have put an end to that charade, it seems. Right, what am I doing? Yes, that is it. This is the order of the day. I wanted to at least find out if I could get a job around here, and so hence I'm going to go in and make some inquiries. Now the only oh, look at that! Look at that waterfall in the distance. What a picturesque sight. It actually reminds me of Norway. When I went to Norway,
I'm glad to help any way I can.
there was tons of waterfalls all over the place. I've never seen so many waterfalls. Country full of waterfalls. Anyway, I digress slightly. Somebody's house. There seems to be the forge. Who actually...
You want to talk to me after everything you've done?
Oh, shut up. You've done it to yourself, mate. I haven't done anything. I just told the truth. The whole truth and nothing but. It seems like the only place to get work around here is the forge, but excuse me, but Elwynn is not getting his hands dirty in a forge. Are you crazy? It's madness.
My father is Alvor, the blacksmith. I'm his assistant. I mean apprentice.
Good for you, little girl. Good for you. A water wheel, splashing water. It's so beautiful.
Whatever you need. Why, Ysmir, if it's simple and strong, I can forge it. You looking for a new blade?
Can you tell me about this place?
Gerda's family first settled here as woodcutters a few generations ago. She and Hod run the mill. I make a decent living sharpening axes and fixing the sawmill.
Okay. Well, anything for sale?
The finest weapons and armor.
Weapons and armor. Not really my cup of tea. But I shall peruse your work out of politeness. Very nice. Right, thank you.
Until next time.
Until next time, indeed. Yes, as I said, Elwynn is not in favour of doing anything that's going to make his face
Someday, I'm going
black
to forge my own sword.
with soot and charcoal. No way, Jose.
By sure. What do you want?
She looks a barrel of laughs, doesn't she? Just going to go up onto the ramparts here, just see what's up there. A couple of people stood there, just out of interest. Hey, who's this? Stump?
Did you really see a dragon?
What? Have you been heard? Who's been telling you those silly rumours? Dragons? Pfft, baloney. No such bloody thing. Okay, this is now going to be a bit of acro... there we go. Keep pressing the wrong button to jump. Keep pressing A to jump. It's not A, it's Y. Why do you do this to me? Okay, I want to know how to work the mill. I can probably envisage Elwynn working the mill. He wouldn't mind working a mill, maybe. It's not too bad. But it seems to be nobody here to run it. Ah, some more flowers. Pretty flowers, good. Oh, no. We're sort of cornered here. Ants! Ants on the tree! Stump! Look at them! Fly amanita. Some mushroom. Some fish hanging over there. You could just spend your days watching the world go by, couldn't you? You know, I would be quite content to spend the next half an hour just plodding about, looking at the crabs over there, for instance, watching the waterfalls, the salmon jumping around in the stream. Of course, we must press on. We can't. I can't have you watching 15 parts of me doing such menial things. But it's very easy to get yourself lost. Okay, come on. Pull yourself together, Elwynn. You're going to become the greatest wizard known to man. Sitting on your backside, watching the scenery. It's very tempting to rob people's vegetables, because it's not classed as stealing. Okay, so. What is up here, for instance? Just seems to head into the hills, into the mountains. Could be a trip out there one day for us when we're feeling a bit adventurous. A goose has laid an egg. A chicken. Chicken has laid an egg. Shall I nick it? No. Hodengirder's house. On where I am staying for the time being. I wonder if we can actually get work by speaking to Hodengirder. Yes, I'm actually lost. I'm looking for some work. You know of anything? Oh no, it's you. Ralof, you're no use.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Chopping wood. Is that in my capabilities? What do you think about the war?
I've got enough to worry about, taking care of my family. I don't concern myself with such matters.
You do right, friend.
Mm-hmm.
You do right. Okay, so if I want to earn some work, he said get an axe and chop some wood. Can I borrow this axe from under the bed? I'll bring it back. No? Alright then, fine. Okay. We're going to take a very short time out now. Obviously looking for work isn't going particularly well around here. So we are going to utilize the time. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're going to utilize the time to read the books that we purchased from the store, I think. So we have the spell books. We have this Clairvoyance, the Frostbite, Fury, Lesser Ward, Oak Flesh, and Raised Zombie. We're going to read all of these while sipping down on a bit of Alto wine and some Ida cheese wedge. Cheese and wine, it's, you know, heavenly, I hear. And crack on with reading some books. Learning some spells, advancing his repertoire. Clairvoyance, Frostbite, Fury, Lesser Ward, Oak Flesh, Raised Zombie. And there we have it. Okay. Wrong button, what am I doing? I wanted to now take a look at these and see what spells we've got. Some, okay, so we've got now some alteration. Oak Flesh. This improves my armor rating by 40 for 60 seconds. We then have Clairvoyance, which shows the path to our current goal. That's quite handy. Flames, 8 points per second, 8 points per second, 8 points per second. Health and stamina. Health and magicka. That's just how. Oh, okay. We've got Conjuration. We now have Conjure Familiar and Raise Dead. Although I don't really think raising undead creatures is something that Elwynn is going to be too fond of doing. Conjuring animals, yes. Conjuring undead creatures, no, not so much. Healing? Yes, definitely. And did we get another thing? Did we get... got Oak Flesh, and I got something else, didn't I? Wasn't the one that improved armor and something else? And improving hit points as well? Lesser Ward, that was it, wasn't it? Armor rating. And negates up to and negates spell damage as well. But what does that come under? Is that restoration? Ah yes, Lesser Ward. Increases armor rating by 40 and negates spell damage or effects. So we're going to have to remember how to use some of those in battle. Right. Where's he going? Nowhere particular. Okay, let's have a look if we've got any more miscellaneous things that we can bat off fairly easily. Bandit Leader. There's a bounty at Redoran's Retreat, that's quite far away. You've got the Shrine of Azura. Talk to Aventus Aretino. Something about the Dark Brotherhood. Doesn't sound right up at Elwynn's alley. College of Winterhold. Definitely going to set off there as soon as possible. He's quite intrigued as to what the college holds in terms of tomes, in terms of magical books to learn. It's definitely going to be something he's probably going to set out and do tomorrow, in fact. Retrieve the Golden Claw at Bleak Falls Barrow. He's offered me a gold reward if I retrieve his antique Golden Claw. That's quite appealing right now. Seeing as we don't have work, this could be a way to get a decent amount of gold. I don't know how involved it's going to be, but out of the things that we want to do, I think it's going to go to the College of Winterhold or the Golden Claw, and I think we're going to assess which one is closest. I think we will tackle first. Right, sorry about that temporary pausing. I am now going to take a look at the map. Let's have a look. Bleak Falls Barrow is there. The Guardian Stones, we've got Whiterun up there. Solitude. This is the trouble, you see. They could be absolutely anywhere these days. You would not know. Shrine of Azura is miles away. Plus, speaking of shrines, there's one thing that Elwynn doesn't really care for. It's religion. It's not a religious man. So any shrines, temples, it's not really his sort of thing. I'm looking for this College of Winterhome. College of something? Can't seem to find it. There's Ridder's Retreat, there's Whiterun. Okay. 7 o'clock! Is it really time for us to set out and start slaying things? I believe it is, yes. We've stood around all day, we've looked around the city, we've done nothing productive. Traveling at night is not probably the safest thing to do, but alas, we're gonna be... Let's just take a look at that and see where it points me. It's pointing me there, over there, straight ahead. So now I will look at the map. Show me on the map where it is. Oh, where's that in relation to where I am? Is it far away? This world is far too big. Okay, it's all the way over there. That is quite the trek. How on earth are we going to get up there? Beggar's belief, I tell you. Okay. In the grand scheme of things then, Bleak Falls Barrow seems to be the only option available to us. I will get the hang of this game eventually. So we're not going to do that one. We're going to have a look at this Golden Claw malarkey. There we go. Which apparently is down here. In the shop. Speak to that lady and take her with us.
I'm glad to help any way I can.
Nope. Jarl?
Jarl Balgruf? I don't mean to be disrespectful, as he's ruled Whiterun Hold well for years, but he seems in over his head now. He's been trying to stay out of the war, but it can't last. He's going to have to pick a side. I'm afraid he's going to make the wrong choice.
Why?
I wouldn't say that. But he and Ulfric have been at odds for years, and I'm afraid Balgruf will end up siding with the Empire because of it. But it's hard to believe that even Balgruf would choose Elisif over Ulfric.
Elisif? Who's that?
I suppose she's Jarl Elisif now. She married High King Turig just before Ulfric killed him. The Empire supports her claim to be High Queen. I don't really have anything against her. Not her fault that her husband Turig was bought and paid for by the Empire. But she's nothing but a puppet for the Empire now, with her husband Turig dead. Ulfric will make sure she never takes the throne as High Queen.
Well, we know Ulfric killed the High King, don't we? From the beginning part of the game. So there's no High King now?
No, not until the Moot meets to choose another. And it won't meet until one side or the other wins the war. Don't worry though. Ulfric is our rightful High King. He'll drive out the Empire and Skyrim will have peace at last.
Well, isn't that marvellous? Peace at last. If he's... Come on. Bit of nighttime manoeuvring. Is it Camille? I think it was Camille. Am I getting better with names? Yeah. Oh, Camilla. I was close. Close.
Mara bless you for agreeing to help us.
Right, come on. We're going. We're going for a nighttime foray into the wilds.
You're not from around here. That makes two of us.
I thought you were coming with me.
I came here from the Imperial Province to work with my brother Lucan.
Oh, well... I could have swore blind she said she wanted to come with me. Now she's sat on her backside in front of the warm crackling fire. Well, screw you then, I'll go in myself. Risk my own neck to save your bloody brother's golden claw. What's so precious about this claw anyway? The town drunk meandering about again. Alright, let's go. As I say, the nighttime foray into the wilderness shall be an adventure and a half. A couple of icons on the map. There seems to be a mine there, some kind of a... Is that a building icon there straight ahead of us? I can't tell. We have to cross the river. There's another bridge. I do without getting my feet wet.